everyone. I just wanted to make a little video for you guys to maybe do some yoga while you're sitting down in your chair. I know that these are some crazy times and many people will be staying home. We don't know how long. So I'd like to give an opportunity for some gentle stretching while you're seated. Of course, do whatever feels appropriate to you, and I'd like you to be mindful of your breath the whole time that we're there. All right, let me get my seat. All right, everyone, so you're seated comfortably. If you have a place where both feet can be solid on the floor, that would be great. Long back, good. Shoulders are soft. We have a long neck right there. Let's bring both hands to the belly. Great. So I'd like to start to listen to the sound and the quality of the breath. With every breath, maybe let the belly be a little bit softer. We're feeling the light movement of your belly with every breath. Nice. Let's bring one hand up over your heart or over the chest. And you feel maybe the light movement with every breath. There's softness. There's no need to rush through the breath. How about two more? Good. Let's let our arms rest down by our side, and we'll start by little circles through the shoulders. If you can, link the breathing to the movement of the shoulders. Let's do 4 more. And 2. And last one. Good. Let your ear go to one side, doesn't matter which side, letting both of those shoulders stay soft now. Maybe you have a light stretch in the neck. The breathing still stays nice and soft. And slowly switch to the other side. Two more big breaths. And bring your head back upright. Good, I'd like you to take your arms and we're going to brush the arms maybe out from the front of you on the inhale. And then on the exhale, we just lower the arms back by the side. Inhale as we lift the arms, maybe the palms are looking up. And on the exhale, lower them down towards the side. Those shoulders are still nice and soft. Slow inhale and an exhale. Good, if my timing doesn't work for you, if you want to go faster or a little bit slower, that is up to you. Let's do it out towards the side now. Taking an inhale, just about shoulder height. And on the exhale, extend the arms back down. So it's almost like you're spreading your wings right there. Inhale, reaching the arms up. And maybe on the exhale, extending the arms down as if the fingertips want to touch down towards the floor. 2 more. And 1. We're going to go back through the front again. Let's take the arms lifting up, inhale. Maybe the eyes want to look up towards the fingertips. And on the exhale, the arms float back by your side. Inhale, lifting. Maybe looking lightly up. And exhale, floating the arms back down. Good. Continuing on following the rhythm of your breath. let's do one more like that. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, softening down. We'll go out to the side now. Inhale, raising the arms. If they can touch each other above your head to a nice prayer position, then great. And then exhale, lower the arms. If that feels like it's too much tension in the shoulders, just go about shoulder width apart. Inhale to go up. And exhale, spreading your wings on the way. Let's do 3 more. Inhale long. And exhale. Take a moment to relax your jaw, relax your face muscles. 2 more. And last one. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring our hands to our legs or holding on to something if you need to. We're going to do a small mobilization through your low back. So I'd like you to scoop the belly muscles out just a little bit and the low back rounds. So it's almost like you want to sit back or curve back for a moment and then come back up to a seated position, nice and tall. Scooping the belly muscles out. So low back is getting a nice stretch. And come back up nice and tall. So noticing as you're doing this, the scoop of the low belly then translates also to the chest and maybe the eyes as well. So they're following the curve of the spine. When we're tall, the chin is parallel to the floor. And when we're curved, maybe you need to look a little bit down. We'll do one more like this. And curving down, so rounding the back. And seat it up nice and tall. Let's take a little spine twist, bringing one hand across and maybe using the chair to go a little bit behind you. Good. And let's switch to the other side. So these first twists are pretty small. You don't have to force anything. Seeing if you could spiral up towards the ceiling. And twist back towards the middle. If you have enough room for the side of you, then open the arms out towards the side for our twist. If that's not what's going to work today, you can leave your hands onto the thighs or maybe even overcross them over the chest. All right, here we go. We take a twist, looking lightly behind you. Bring your eyes with you and back towards the center. Try to be as gentle as possible. Finding softness. And twist again. One more time each side, looking. And middle. And last time, looking. And back to the middle. Rest your arms for a moment. Good. We're going to do a side bend. If you happen to be in a wheelchair or you're unsupported, just make sure that you don't go too far out towards the side. Bring one arm up towards the ceiling if you can, and then take a bend towards one side. If this arm doesn't feel good for you, you can leave it across the chest, or maybe that arm is onto the side, onto the thigh, I meant. A nice big stretch. Good. And we come back up. Beautiful. Let's switch to the other side. One arm. Good. And taking a big bend. This is as if we can breathe into the lung only on that side. Taking a nice big stretch through those muscles between the ribs. And coming back up. We're going to add a little bit more movement to that. Why don't you go to the first side? And with that exhale, we do just a little bit more bend. And inhale brings you back up. And exhale is a soft bend to the side. And back up. This is 2 more. And Bringing the arm back down. Let's go slowly to the other side. That arm is up. Taking the breath and moving out towards the side. We had 4 times. Two. Here's 3. And last one, 4. Coming back up and sink the arm back towards your side. Very nice. We're going to open and close from the arms. So let's reach the hands in front if you can. Flex through those fingertips so that fingers are going to try to reach behind you as if they could touch each other. It's not possible. We're just trying. So we have that nice open chest. Maybe we have a shoulder stretch right there. And as we close, let's close those arms and hug ourselves. Good. And maybe we could do a little curve in the back. Come back up to seated position. Bring those arms out towards the front. Maybe give a little flex through the hands, the fingertips pulling towards each other. Nice big open chest, open heart. And on the exhale, round a little bit. So it's a hug on the other side. Maybe a little bit of softness. Maybe you just want to give yourself a gentle little hug right there. We'll do 2 more. Opening and hugging. And last one, opening. And again, hugging. Coming back up to your seated position. Beautiful. All right, so we found our nice neutral position one more time. Our belly is soft. Just a little bit of, we'll call that a little bit of lift through the abdominal muscles, but you could still breathe really freely. And your heart right here is nice and soft. Open chest. Let's do a hand stretch now. Bringing one arm so that the fingertips are looking down towards the floor. Take a hold of those fingertips. Maybe the fingertips, maybe it's the whole palm, and pull lightly towards you. So we have a stretch for the forearm. One more big stretch, big breath. Good, and we'll change to the other side. Fingertips are looking down towards the floor. Take that opposite hand and pull it lightly towards you. Let's take one more big breath right here. Very nice. Let's take the palms. We'll bring them together and we're just going to rub the palms together just a little bit. You could go as fast or as slow as you want to. Just generating a little bit of heat through the hands. If you got a little bit faster, that's great too. Good, we'll do this for 5 more seconds, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Bring your hands to the chest. Feel the warmth right there. Good, we take those hands and place them onto the arms, and we give ourselves a gentle little rub right there, warming up the arms. Good. Maybe we bring it to the forearms. Of course, if something doesn't feel good to you, don't do it. Good, now let's bring those hands to the thighs, and we give our thighs just a little rub. Alright. Good, we're gonna go on just a little bit more. So we're gonna bring the arms out towards the side again. Like we did at the beginning, let's raise the arms up above the head. And this time on the exhale, carefully, I'd like you to fold towards the front just a little bit. So maybe the head is going to go down. Make sure that you're in a safe position as we do this. And then inhale as we lift up. And maybe it's an exhale as you move towards the front a tiny bit. If you need to have the support of your hands on your thighs, go ahead and do it. And again, inhale. So this is what that would look like. Inhale up. And on the exhale, we have hands to thighs and move towards the front. If you feel safe and you would like to go a little bit further, it's an inhale up. And on the exhale, maybe go a little bit more down. So maybe you're touching towards the feet. Let that head relax. We have 2 more, whichever version you would like to do. And exhale. Taking that forward bend. And last time, lifting up. And all the way down. Good, we come back up to a nice tall seated position. We're gonna do a nice little, it's called a chest mobilization. So all of the spine movements here. So we're gonna try to bring your chest towards the front just a little bit. So it's like you're opening your heart towards the front. Good, let's go front and then back for right now. And we're moving through the torso. So right through this area is now your goal, to move a little bit towards the front and then soften it towards the back. Let's do 3 more. And 2, following the breath as you need to. And chest comes front. And again, back. Find again a long spine, so you're sitting up tall. We're going side to side now with our ribs. It's a small movement from one side to the other. So what I'm thinking about is opening the sides of my ribs as I move just a little bit from one to the other side. The range of motion is just dependent on what feels good for your body. You're always checking back in. How's the breathing? How does it feel to be moving side to side? Good, 1 more time each side. Good, we're gonna add all those things together and we're gonna do a little circle. So let's try towards the front. Move a little bit towards the side. Round it to the back, so now your chest is moving to the back. Back to the side. And towards the front. And we just sort of soften all the way through. I don't know how it feels for you, but in my body, on those diagonals, so diagonals front and the diagonals back, so like right here, I find pretty big stretch in my back. If you find a place that feels good and you want to stay there, just stay there and enjoy the stretch. Good. And this is your last time in this direction. Rounding and bringing it back towards the front. Let's go the other way. So front, side, back, side, front. All right. These are using a lot of different muscles in your back, also your obliques. Finding that relationship to your breathing. Let's do 2 more. That's 1. And 2. Good. Find your way back to your middle. All right, 1 more thing. If you can, interlace the fingers or you can hold them together. We're going to bring our hands to the back of the head. So you're just cradling the skull right in the back. Maybe press your head lightly into the hands. So we really are making sure we have a nice long neck right there. Take 1 elbow up so it feels like the elbow wants to touch up towards the ceiling. We get a nice stretch through the side. So right through the armpit and a little bit through those ribs. Another big breath. Your time, switch it to the other side, opening. So the head pressing lightly in the hands so we're not pushing the neck front. 1 more big breath right here. Let's come back up towards the middle. And then rest the arms back onto the thighs. As we started, we did some nice shoulder rolls. Let's go back to those shoulder rolls, and we'll do 5 of them. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And find a nice comfortable position. I'd like you to start focusing again on your breath. Easy breath. Maybe a light smile on the lips. Last big breath. Bring your hands together. Great. Give yourself a silent thank you for doing your practice today. And I'd like to thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Have a wonderful day.